Hey, yo. Welcome to an episode of Superkick Podcast. I'm your host, Ringside P. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Let's get into Smackdown topics. Get some Bloodline stuff going on. We got the WWE Women's Champion out there. We got A-Town Down Under doing some crazy stuff. And more. We're going to get into all that stuff. Before we get started, though, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, give me feedback. Check out the Superkick store. Check out my reels. Check out my shorts. Check out Tables, Ladders, and Bumps weekly. Check out the Ringside Mafia. Daily stuff. What else? Getting excited for SmackDown this month. Going to see that. SummerSlam. Making plans to try to get there to there. Know we got Clash at the Castle coming up next Saturday. Who is excited for Clash at the Castle? Let me know. But yeah, man, let's get started into SmackDown, man. I'm gonna bounce around on the topics a little bit. I kind of go in order. But let's get started with the coldest storm, y'all. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, gonna be in a triple threat match against the Unholy Union and Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler. They ain't got a name. They need a name. But I had kind of wanted this before. I was like, man, I wanted what they do a triple threat tag team match. And I was like, nah, maybe it might be too much. But they went ahead and pulled the trigger on that. So that's cool. It's like I'm looking forward to that. I'm still picking the Coldest Storm. But it's going to be dope to see. Like, I'm looking for a lot of awesome tandem tag team moves. You know that Bianca and Jay been working on their tag team moves together. Zoe and Shayna Baszler got moves already. Haven't had a chance to really see too much of their Unholy Union on the main roster. I felt like I seen them maybe like twice wrestle. But besides that, I haven't really seen them do too much. So and I'm happy that they get to put on and perform in front of Scotland, overseas and whatnot. So that should be cool to do. But yeah, I'm going with the Coldest Storm. Who you guys got? What do you guys think and how you guys feel about this triple threat tag team match for the women's tag team championships? Like I said, man, I hope that they're just willing to do a lot more with these titles, like to elevate these titles, make them actually mean something. And I think they're on their way to doing that, But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. What about you guys? Let me know. And sticking with tag team action, we'll hop over to the tag team champions, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, A-Town Down Under. They had Grayson Waller had a match against Johnny Gargano, which I'm sure they building up to a tag team championship match against the two teams. And that was a great back and forth match. I already knew that Johnny Wrestling, his name is Johnny Wrestling, obviously he got moves and he can go. And he puts on a great show just about every time he's in the ring. The couple matches, I don't want to say a couple matches. A lot of the matches I've seen with Grayson Waller, it's like, all right, he's all right. But I really didn't see the hype with him, the whole like Grayson Waller rub and stuff like that back in when I think he had a match with Edge, and that was decent, but it wasn't like, oh, okay, I see why Grayson Waller's on the main roster now, why they called him up. And it seems like he has a lot of the great qualities to be A-level, but on the main roster, it feels like he's just missing something, but watching that match against him and Johnny Gargano, Grayson Waller, it seemed like Grayson Waller was trying to outdo Austin Theory from the week before. That flip around, prettier, whatever you want to call it, I'm sure he has an actual move for it. That was dope. That was something different. I've never seen that before. Maybe you guys have seen it. Maybe it's been on the Indies or somewhere else or AEW or whatever, but I've never seen that before. I gotta show up this NWO show. Sure. I might do this whole first segment in typical or traditional black and white, But um, but yeah, man, that was cool to see him do that. And I'm not really feeling them creating tension or Austin Theory being disgruntled in the tag team match, like in the tag team between the two of them, because I like both of their personalities together. They're both arrogant. They're both cocky. They're both younger. Like rude. Like they're jerks, and I want them to do that together. Like if they're gonna be tag team champions, and they got an official like name, A-Town Down Under. They've been rocking that name for a couple weeks, for a minute now. And now you're creating this energy between them like they're gonna split. And I'm like why are we causing that so soon? And who or what tag team is on the cusp of trying to take it away from them? If they're gonna split up, for what? Are we trying to turn Austin Theory face? I don't think that's needed right now. Like, I would love for him to just be a bigger heel, Like, him really dig into the heel character. Same thing with Grayson Waller. Like, a lot of these dudes are really, they shine as heels. Like, I don't think it's time to turn either one of them or even be trying to create this dissension in the group, in the tag team between them. Like, let them just run amok, be crazy. Have crazy promos and vignettes and stuff like that, and just be rude and just start trouble. Like, that's what I want. Like, they was kind of like partnered up with Logan Paul, which I thought was cool. The three of them together. All of them are like jerks. All of them come off as jerks in the ring, and I think that's kind of how it should be. So, man, I would say just drop this, or they address this, whatever they got going on between Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, like, soon, and kind of get it out the way, and maybe save it for later on. Maybe save it for after SummerSlam or whatever. But like, I'm not here for the split of A-Town Down Under. You guys let me know how you feel about that. Should A-Town Down Under split right now, or should they keep going? I think they should keep going. But while I'm still sticking with A-Town Down Under, I'm gonna go with my super kicks of the week. Austin Theory had on some Nike Dunks low Chicago splits. At first glance, I thought they was Jordans at first, some Jordan lows, and then I looked a little bit. I'm looking for them, or whatever. I'm like, man, like, I see the tag on the shoe on the tongue, and I'm like, well, no, that ain't Jordan. That's Dunks. And then it's time to figure out exactly what Dunks they are. But I like the colorway. I like how the Nike sign is split into two colors, black and like a light grayish. And then you get to the bottom of the shoe, kind of like a clear color, and the back to the heel of the shoe at the bottom is like black. So that's cool. Like, and then as I looked at them, I didn't get a chance to see when they actually had dropped. It came out, but they are not so bad retail resale rise. I think I saw like StockX that was like 140 or something like that. Trying to look up the details now and see exactly when did they come out. Don't say when it came out. I gotta look somewhere else, but yeah, man, like, I like these things. Like, these are pretty cool. So, are you guys more of a fan of Dunks or Jordan Lows or whatever, or even Air Force Ones? I know a lot of guys rock Air Force Ones, and that's been like a main thing for like a long time. But they came out last year, actually. July 14th, 2023. They hit retail for $110 on StockX right now. Like, my size is not bad. What, $99 for my size? I might cop these mugs. But I got enough black and red shoes anyway. But yeah, man, these are cool. But yeah, are you guys a fan of Dunks? Let me know. Do you guys have these? How do you rock your sneakers? Let me know. But once again, man, we got Austin Theory, superstar with the super kicks of the week. The Chicago splits. the Nike Dunk lows. Let me know. Moving on from that, let's get into Bayley and Piper Niven, man. Bayley and Piper Niven setting up a little bit more of their match at Clash at the Castle. I'm so excited that Piper Niven is getting an opportunity. Like, I love when wrestlers get the opportunity to wrestle, whether it's in their hometown city or their home country or whatever. Like it's dope, and I just know the energy over there is gonna be nuts. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if it's gonna top what Leon France did. I don't know too many places gonna be able to do that. Leon France, it was like Leon France, France, and then Puerto Rico. You know, the crowd energy out there. I was there for that. That was crazy. But France was lit too. Scotland, man, it's your turn. It's you guys' turn. And I ain't gonna lie, Jihad, Saudi Arabia, they weren't too bad too with the energy. You know, they was singing Randy Orton's song from start to finish and stuff like that. Cody Rhodes song. So I can only imagine what they're gonna do out there in Glasgow. Even the previous time when they was out there with Clash the Castle was Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, like they were nuts. The energy was crazy. And Drew McIntyre spoke on that to Damon Priest, like, you didn't even be able to handle when the crowd is going nuts like that at the O2 Center. Is it called O2? It's not called O2 Center. It's something else. I'm thinking like maybe London. They're gonna go crazy out there like that. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, back to Bayley and Piper Niven. Piper Niven, I think this is like one of the best promos I've had a chance to see Piper Niven do on the main roster. She had to drop in her facts about, her travels, her being a trailblazer in women's wrestling, back overseas in the UK being a world champion, biting people, and I say we really haven't had a chance to really see that on the main roster here. Like, she came in, she was Dewdrop, and then finally got to switch like Piper Niven, and she really just kind of been like just a body out there, like I feel like a lot of people just get to be like foot soldiers or like the Putty Patrol, just like bodies just to get pummeled, or to make other superstars look better, even though they may have very well the same talent as the superstar that they put over, and that they probably does deserve the light. And so this opportunity for Piper Niven. She's not going to win the championship because it's Bayley, but it is a great opportunity for her to be able to showcase her skills even more on the main roster and in her home country. So props to Piper Niven. Hoping they have a phenomenal match at Clash of the Castle. But yeah, man, how you guys are feeling about that match? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys got? Are you guys picking Piper? Are you guys picking Bayley? And if they ever put out this mid-card women's championship, that could definitely be a title that I can see Piper Niven holding right away, and then be able to build up to. I ain't got the title. Maybe to build up to her winning the women's championships. I like to see that because she's a dominant force. I love that. I guess you want to call it like this. The cross-body splash, it's sick, and I think she got some moves about her too as well. So yeah, you guys let me know who you guys picking, Piper Niven, Bayley, and how you feel about Piper Niven's promo. Is it time to really push Piper Niven in the WWE? Let me know. Comment below. What else can we get into? Oh, well, it's gonna be Bloodline stuff. Back to Bloodline business, baby. All in all, I feel like SmackDown was pretty solid. It's definitely a change of pace with. No, I'm not gonna get into Bloodline, so I'm just gonna stop. SmackDown was pretty solid. It definitely changed the pace without Roman Reigns on SmackDown. With just that energy, even though he wasn't really on SmackDown like that much, but just without Roman's energy on SmackDown and him being like the focal point. We got another match with Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles, which I figured like a lot of us was hoping we was gonna get that and kind of assumed that we were getting that like the match was too good at Backlash for not to run it back. And I'm happy that, AJ Styles is really going more into this heel mode. And I'm also liking that the Good Brothers are right there next to him to do stuff. I don't know if they're going to interfere, which would probably be cool. But also, it's also safe to assume, like, yo, man, Cody isn't dropping the belt. Just won it 2 years into, trying to finish the story. He's not dropping the belt to AJ Styles. But I do feel that they can put on another great match like they did at Backlash. But I would like to see more involvement from Gallows and Anderson. Put them in the tag team, huh? If they're able to wrestle and then they medically cleared, like now they back, alongside with AJ Styles, they can be out there on the main roster doing stuff, I know they popped up in NXT for a little bit, but let's see them on the main roster wrestling now. Let them get championship gold again. Like, there was a time where AJ Styles was U.S. champion and the Good Brothers were tag team champions. Then they can do that again, bring some gold back to the OC or whatever the case may be. And there's a lot of Bullet Club like ties there, So they mentioned that before at Backlash when they were friends, the anniversary of the Bullet Club. You got two former members of the Bullet Club, wrestling against each other. We got them doing it again. And then you got Bullet Club members actually out there along the ringside possibly for interference. So it's going to be definitely something to watch and see how Cody Rhodes is going to overcome the odds, if the odds are in his favor this round. I saw some people mention about like the intensity and just the anger that Cody Rhodes had in this feud against AJ Styles. Even, AJ Styles gave him a pump fake with a retirement. And it just set a fire underneath Cody for some reason. But The Rock was saying all type of stuff and was smacking him in the face and whipping him with a belt and talking about his mama bros. And Cody wasn't like this. He was still so timid and like just kind of reserved in his composure with everything. But now he was just kind of he was like a madman out there on SmackDown. And doing so caught a phenomenal forearm while being a madman because he was so unhinged and couldn't control himself. So I don't know. I look forward to the match. I think it's gonna be another great match between the two of them. I hope they pull out even more crazy stunts. I want a name for this new move that Cody's been doing. I hope is this his new finisher that he's doing out there. Trying to get rid of the crossroads or add something that's new to his repertoire or move. So looking forward to that. Are you guys looking forward to Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles part 2? Let me know. Comment below. What else? We still got LA Knight looking for Logan Paul. That's what I wanted to talk about. I thought I wrote it down. I did not write that much down. I can't believe that. AJ Styles looking for Logan Paul. No, sorry. We got LA Knight looking for Logan Paul because they want a match. He wants a match for the U.S. Championships. I hope they push this back to SummerSlam. Not Money in the Bank, but push it back to SummerSlam or run it back at SummerSlam if you do it at Money in the Bank. But yeah, man. But what was my takeaway from that was that even in Logan Paul, I felt like cooked LA Knight in his promo. Calling LA Knight always gonna be is a mid card, even though Logan Paul has the mid card championship, right? But I feel like that is a question that's looming over LA Knight's head. Like, will LA Knight ever ascend to championship level? World champion level. Is he just destined to just be in the mid card? I felt like not that they missed the opportunity with making him a world champion. They missed the opportunity the first time making him a mid card champion. He should have been the U.S. champion a long time ago, in my opinion. And so now I think they're trying to circle back and try to capitalize on that and do that. Not sure if he had the same momentum. The fans definitely do still pop for him when he comes out. You know, he has the catchphrases and stuff like that. But I don't know if he's ever going to make it out of the mid card. I kind of want that. Maybe when they go to Netflix or whatever, even though he's still on SmackDown, I'm looking for a change in LA Knight. A even edgier LA Knight, if that's possible. I know it's possible. I've seen clips from him in other promotions or whatever. So I want that version of LA Knight. And I think that version of LA Knight is world champion. You know, I think LA Knight as a heel is world champion. I don't know if LA Knight as a face is world champion. But what do you guys think? See what I'm saying? Put it together in my mind, dude. Can I see LA Knight as a face, as world champion? I don't know. I think it works better as a heel for him. But then I think Logan Paul really got to him, cooked him, and that's another thing too about Logan Paul. Like, he is getting better on the microphone. You know, he's getting better with his promos, because he has the talent already. You know, the in-ring ability, and they put on good matches. But it's just, as always for me, it's just been how he's able to deliver on the microphone. And he's constantly getting better at it, and you can see that he's working at it. And that's great, because that's what you want to see. Someone who hasn't been a WWE superstar or pro wrestler all their life or whatever, someone who's coming from a different field and now over here into pro wrestling. You want to see them work at it and not just take it as we getting a check, we getting paid, we getting a sponsorship or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, I got my Prime logo out here in the middle of the ring, or I got the Prime hydration station next to the announce table. You know, like it's more than just money. Like, yo, I do this, and I do it right, and I do it well, and then I never want someone to be out here like, yo, oh man, this dude's whack. Like, why he's out here? You know, like, you can see that Logan Paul is actually working to get better and working on the craft, man. So that's cool. So hats off to Logan Paul for that. But how do you guys feel about Logan Paul promo against LA Knight? And are you guys here for a LA Knight versus Logan Paul match? When you guys think it might happen? SummerSlam, just on SmackDown in general, Money in the Bank. What do you guys think? Let me know, man. Let me know. Now I will get into Bloodline 2.0, baby. So we had Sosa Koa wanted to properly anoint Toa into the Bloodline, but also we had Tama Tonga getting him properly anointed too into the Bloodline as well. So these two guys got new handles to them. We thought Tama Tonga was going to be the MFT, but they dropped that for some reason, and never really said what that meant. They just got rid of it. They said it for a little bit, and then they got rid of it. But now Tama Tonga is the new right-hand man Tama Tonga, right? And then Toa Loga is the infamous Toa Loga. You know, I don't know if it sounds better than the right-hand man. The right-hand man was so cool, man. So it's like, you can see Jimmy Uso was never anything. He was just Jimmy Uso. He never got a title. He was just Jimmy Uso. But you can see the constant setup for the Bloodline War Games match. Man, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I know I gotta be there. I gotta be there for that. I'm excited for that, and I hope I'm making up like they already made it official, but I'm excited for it. I hope they do it, man. Bloodline War Games at some point. But right now with no Roman Reigns, so Cole said, "Hey, I'm the head of the table. I'm the head of the table. Ain't no Roman Reigns right now. I'm taking over. You my wise man. You counsel to me. You do what I tell you to do. Blah blah blah." They out there. They doing their anointments. Kevin Owens comes out, runs in the ring, crazy because he's wild like that. You know, he doesn't care that it's 103. I'm getting in the ring. I'm gonna fight because I'm fight Owens fight. That's what I do. Gets pummeled out there. Obviously, it's 3 against 1. What do you think is gonna happen? Then the Street Profits comes out. They move to the drop. They come out. Hey, we here to help you out, Kevin Owens. Montez Ford, Andrew Dawkins come out there throwing blows. Then Solo says, "Hey man, you better set up." Tell Paul, you better set up this 6-man tag match, or it's gonna be you versus Toro in the back for a 1-on-1 match in our dressing room. Paul Heyman says, "I got you, man. I got you." He sets up the match, gets the match made official for later on. What's surprising to me in this thing is you got Kevin Owens out there going against the Bloodline, but where's Randy Orton? I thought they were already a team. It was RKO, and now it seems like maybe Orton is injured, and that's why we still got the Street Profits with Kevin Owens, because I would have thought it would have been Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits initially going against the Bloodline, for the time being. And I feel like they're doing too much with them. They have 2 separate teams that they're kind of like feuding with, and maybe they're kind of mashing the team together because a key point out of both teams is missing for some reason. Bobby Lashley, being injured, and then I don't know what Randy Orton is. So you pair up Street Profits with Kevin Owens versus Bloodline 2.0, and I would say that it was a solid match. Angelo Dawkins is put on a show. I feel like he hears the talk that people are saying, like, yo, it's time for him and Montez Ford to split. They need to stop pushing Montez Ford. Maybe they saying Angelo Dawkins is dead weight, to Montez Ford is holding it back. But I disagree, man. I just think like it's just creative, They got 2 different styles, but AD can go, man. Like, he's athletic, for the size that he is. He has some moves, they're exciting. He can get the crowd going, different things like that. So I don't want them to split up the Street Profits just yet. I just want them to do more with them in a positive manner, and don't really get to see that out of them like that. But the match ends in disqualification because Solo says, "Yo, I'm tired of this." Picks up a steel chair, pow, smacks him in the back with it. Instant DQ, And the other takeaway from the night is, as the Bloodline is dominating the Street Profits in KO, we get a spear. Not a Samoan spike. So it says, "No, I'm doing the spear." Spears. I want to say it's Montez Ford, if I'm saying correct. It's Montez Ford. Spears Montez Ford. And then, as we see this spear, gotta say it, man. Like, so we got Roman Reigns, who does the spear. Then we had Jey Uso doing the spear. Now we got Solo doing the spear. Everyone's taking the spear from Roman and trying to do it better. But I will say that out of the 3 of them, if I'm ranking spears, it is Roman Reigns. Solo's a call. Jey Uso. Solo had a better spear than Jey Uso Friday night. What do you guys think? But then we get outside and another shot, subliminal little sub at Roman Reigns. We had the Shield power bomb through the announce table, So the power bombs Kevin Owens through the announce table, And that's how the show ends, with Paul Heyman with his face all of his hands. He's all just mortified by what he's seeing out there, can't believe his eyes and stuff like that. But I feel like, once again, the Bloodline isn't living up to what Paul Heyman's doing. How terrified that Paul Heyman looks, and the vibe that he gives off, the Bloodline 2.0 isn't matching that. They haven't done really heinous crimes. And as I'm sitting there thinking, I'm thinking about NWO, right? There was a match back in the day, WCW was going on, and then Jimmy Hart came out, the NWO was here, they causing chaos in the back, and they take the camera, they run back there, and guys are all laid out on the ground. You got NWO with bats in their hands, and you see Rey Mysterio jumps into Kevin Nash throws him like a dart into the trailer. Like that is what I need to see the Bloodline doing for me to feel like that the way Paul Heyman is acting is relevant to what the Bloodline is doing. Like it is equal. Like it's all right now. This is warranted. Like, or this fear that these guys are just menaces. Like they causing like terror. I say they're doing wrecking havoc in WWE on SmackDown. Like, all right, I get that. Now I can see like why Paul Heyman is scared and terrified. Like them trying to like punk and intimidate Paul Heyman. It works a little bit, but they're not really doing it to the degree that is needed. Like, and then once again, we can still feel like we can see that Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are still getting acclimated to the WWE style of thing. Like, so it's way more performative, and maybe it's something they're not used to doing from whatever promotions used to be at beforehand. So they're working on it. I think they know it's just going to take time, and I think they got the best person around them to really help them do that, which is Paul Heyman. But yeah, man, like all in all, SmackDown was pretty solid, man. Pretty good SmackDown this week. As we build to Clash of the Castle. So, what do you guys think? Did you guys enjoy SmackDown? You guys hate SmackDown? Are you here for the Bloodline 2.0 yet? Are you ready to start throwing up your ones to announce the new tribal chief for the time being? Or you're not? As always, man, let me know. Drop some comments down below right there for me. Are you still here? Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Repost my stuff, share my stuff. Check out Superkick store. Check out me on Table Ladders and Bumps. Check out the Greenside Mafia. Check out the reels, shorts, TikToks, all those cool things. Man, until next time. Adios. Peace. Let me know how you feel in the glasses. Cause I think I might do the glasses more. I'm doing the glasses and I get the lights be bright. But I'm thinking I'm kind of digging the glasses. Maybe because I'm in all black. Feeling like the old NWO vibe. But, let me know, man. But like I said, until next time. Adios, peace. Thank you for watching.